Hello everyone. So in last class, we were discussing about fund flow analysis. So I hope you all are doing great. Okay, so let's start now with fund flow analysis is the illustrations. We have done one illustration also. Now we are going to do some more illustrations so that we can get a clarity on the topic. So I am sharing the PPT with you now, and we will start with the illustrations of fund flow analysis. So in fund flow analysis, I told you fund flow analysis means a statement that will tell you from where the company has obtained the fund and where we have applied the fund. So through fund flow analysis, we will get to know the sources of fund and application of fund. Now there are two types of statement that we are going to prepare in fund flow analysis. Number one, statement of changes in working capital, and number two, statement of fund flow statement. Balance sheet of Z Limited. We have done one illustration in last class. Now we are moving ahead. We are doing more illustrations so that we can get a clarity of the topic. Balance sheet of Z Limited. Okay, equity 2015, 2016. 2015 means last year, 2016 is our current year. Equity share capital in previous year 50,000, in 2016 1 lakh. Preference share capital 1 lakh and 1 lakh 25,000. Debentures 2 lakh and 1 lakh 50,000. Long term loan 1 lakh 75,000 and 1 lakh 50,000. Creditors 15,000 and 20,000. Bank overdraft 10,000 and nil. Short term loan 25,000 and 40,000. Bills payable 40,000, 50,000. Outstanding salary 5,000 and 10,000. Bachcho, what is outstanding salary? Outstanding salary means the salary which is due but not paid by the company. The salary which is due but not paid by the company is known as outstanding salary. Now total of 2015 of liability side is 6,20,000 and total of 2016 of liability side is 6,45,000. Now asset में सबसे पहले हम बात कर रहे हैं. It is written building 2,50,000 and 3 lakh. Furniture 50,000 and 45,000. Machinery 1,50,000, 1,80,000. Long-term investment 60,000 and 20,000. Debtor 15,000 and 20,000. Cash 5,000, 10,000. Bills receivable 25,000 and 20,000. Short-term investment 55,000, 40,000. Advance rent 10,000 and 10,000. Total is 6,20,000 and 6,45,000. So this is your balance sheet. Now you have to prepare a statement of changes in working capital and fund flow statement. First of all, I am going to prepare a statement of changes in working capital. Let's see. Here we will write, remember, item. Here, previous year. Here, current year. Now, first of all, we will write current assets. Let's see. Now let's look at the asset side. Building. Building is a current asset, yes or no? No, sir. Building is not a current asset. Furniture. Furniture is also not a current asset. Machinery. Machinery is also not a current asset. Long-term investment. Long-term investment is not a current asset. Debtor. Debtor is a current asset. Let's write debtor. Now amount. Amount of debtor. This is building, furniture, machine, long-term debtor. 15,000 and 20,000. Okay, 15,000 and 20,000. After debtor, cash. Cash is 5,000 and 10,000. 5,000, 10,000. Then bills receivable. Bills. Bills receivable. Bills receivable is 25,000 and 20,000. 25,000, 20,000. Short-term investment. Short-term investment is, how much is short-term investment? 55,000 and 40,000. 55,000, 40,000. Then advance rent. Advance rent. How much is advance rent? 10,000, 10,000. 10,000, 10,000. Over. Okay. Now no other current asset is there. Now let's make a total. Total A. What is total of A? 15,000 plus 5,000 plus 25,000 plus 55,000 plus 10,000. 1,10,000. 1,10,000. 20,000 plus 10,000 plus 20,000 plus 40,000 plus 10,000. 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Now current liability. Current liabilities. Equity share capital is a current liability? No, sir. Preference share capital is a current liability? No. Debenture is a current liability? No. Long-term loan is a current liability? No. Creditor is a current liability? Yes. So let us write creditor here. Creditors. How much is creditors? 15,000 and 20,000. 15,000 and 20,000. 15,000, 20,000. After creditors, bank overdraft. Bank overdraft. Bank overdraft is 10,000 and nil. 10,000 and nil. 10,000 and nil. After bank overdraft, short-term loan. Short-term loan. Short-term loan is 25,000 and 40,000. 25,000, 40,000. Then bills payable. Bills payable is 40,000, 50,000. 40,000, 50,000. Then after bills payable, outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. Outstanding salary is 5,000 and 10,000. 5,000, 10,000. Total B. Total of B. Total of B is 15,000 plus 10,000 plus 25,000 plus 40,000 plus 5,000. 95,000. 20,000 plus 40,000 plus 50,000 plus 10,000. 1,20,000. Now, working capital A minus B. How much is working capital? 1,10,000 minus 95,000. 1,10,000 minus 95,000. 15,000. And 1 lakh minus 20,000. 1 lakh minus 20,000. So negative 20,000. The answer is in negative 20,000. So there will be decrease in working capital. Decrease in working capital. The working capital was 15,000 in previous year. That 15,000 was in positive. So that 15,000 has become negative 20,000. So 20 plus 15, it means 35,000. Working capital is decreased by 35,000. Our working capital was 15,000. Now that 15,000 has become zero plus 20,000 negative. So we have come backward till 35,000. So there is decrease in working capital 35,000. What's my point? Now fund flow statement, items, amount. First of all, we will write sources of fund. Sources of fund. Chaliye. Let's see the sources of fund. Sources of funds means the sources from where we have received the fund. Where we have received the fund. Equity share capital was 50,000 in 2015 and equity share capital is 1 lakh in 2016. It means equity share capital is increased if we have issued the share, if we will issue the share, the money will come or the money will go. If we will issue the share, the money will come. And how much share we have issued? 50,000. So we will write here, issue of equity share, equity share capital. Issue of equity share capital 50,000. Preference share capital was 1 lakh, and in 2016 it is 1 lakh 25,000. It means the preference share capital is increased. We have issued some share. If we will issue preference share capital, we will receive the money from shareholder. So how much preference share we have issued? We have issued preference share of 25,000. Issue of preference share capital 25,000. Debenture was 2 lakh in 2015 and 1 lakh 50,000 in 2016. It means the debenture is decreased. Debenture is decreased, it means we have repaid the debenture. And if we will repay the debenture, the money will come or the money will go. Sir, if you will repay the debenture, the money will go. It means it is an application of fund. We will not consider it in sources. Right now, I am discussing just about the sources of fund. Long-term loan was 1,75,000 and 1,50,000. It means we have repaid the long-term loan. If we will repay the long-term loan, the money will go. It is an application of fund. Okay, now let's move ahead. Creditor, bank overdraft, short-term loan, bill payable, outstanding salary. All these are current liabilities which we will not consider here. As I told you in fund flow statement, we will not consider current asset and current liabilities. Asset, asset, asset. Building, furniture, machinery, long-term investment. Debtor, cash, BR, short-term and advance rent we will not consider. First of all, we will discuss about building. So building was 2,50,000 in 2015 and 3 lakh in 2016. It means building is increased. Building is increased means we have purchased a building of 50,000. If we will purchase the building of 50,000, the money will come or the money will go. Sir, if you will purchase the building, the money will go. It is an application of fund. We will not consider it in sources of fund. Furniture. Furniture was 50,000 and then it was 45,000. It means furniture is decreased. If furniture is decreased, it means we have sold the furniture. If we will sell the furniture, the money will come or the money will go. Sir, if we will sell the furniture, money will come. It is a source of fund. So sell of furniture 5,000. Sell of furniture. Machinery. Machinery was 1,50,000 and then it was 1,80,000. It means machinery is increased by 30,000. Machinery is increased by 30,000. It means we have purchased the machinery. If you will purchase the machinery, the money will come or the money will go. Sir, the money will go. It is an application of fund, not a source. Long-term investment was 60,000 and then 20,000. It means we have sold long-term investment of 40,000. If we will sell the long-term investment, the money will come or the money will go. So the money will come. It is a source of fund. So sell of long-term investment. How much we have sold? Long-term investment was 60,000, then 20,000, 40,000. You have sold long-term investment of 40,000. After long-term investment, debtor, cash, BR, short-term investment, advance rent. All these are current asset. We will not consider here. Let's make a total. Total. 50,000 plus 25,000 plus 5,000 plus 40,000. 1,20,000. Now application of fund. Application of fund. Equity share capital is increased. We have already considered preference share capital also increased. We have already considered it in sources of fund. Debenture. Debenture was 2 lakh. Then we have repaid the debenture and it is become of 1,50,000. It means we have repaid the debenture of 50,000. Money will go. Repayment of debenture 50,000. Redemption. Redemption of redemption of debenture 50,000. Then long-term investment was 1,75,000 and then it was 1,50,000. It means we have repaid the long-term loan of 25,000 and if we will repay the long-term loan, the money will go. It is an application of fund. Repayment of long-term loan. 25,000. Repayment of long-term loan 25,000. Then asset side, building was 2,50,000. Then it was 3 lakh. It means we have purchased the building, and if we will purchase the building, the money will go. It is an application of fund. Purchase of building 50,000. Purchase of building 50,000. Then furniture. Furniture was 50 and 45,000. Then we have already considered furniture. Machinery. Machinery was 1,50,000. Then it become 1,80,000. It means the machinery is increased. We have purchased the machinery. If you will purchase the machinery, the money will come or the money will go. So the money will go. It is an application of fund. Purchase of machinery 80,000. Purchase of machinery 80,000. After machinery, long-term investment we have considered in sources of fund. Debtor, cash, BR, long-term investment, advance rent. All these are current asset. We will not consider it as here. Now let's make a total. 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 50,000 plus 25,000 plus 50,000 plus 80,000. 2,05,000. Just a minute. Purchase of machine. Purchase of machine 30,000. Sorry, 50 minus 180, 30,000. Purchase of machine 30,000. Total 50,000 plus 50,000 plus 25,000 plus 30,000. 1,55,000. So sources of fund minus application of fund, they decreased. decrease in decrease in working capital. Decrease in working capital 35,000. Now you can check your answer. Decrease in working capital 35,000. Decrease in working capital 35,000. It means your answer is correct. I hope now you all know how you have to solve the illustration of fund flow analysis. Is there any problem in fund flow analysis? I hope all of you have cleared what is fund flow analysis. Shall we move ahead now? Okay, let's move ahead. Now we are going to start a new topic, that is accounting ratios. I am going to teach you new topic today. We are going to start a new topic today, that is accounting standards. Okay, so let's discuss what is accounting standards. What is accounting standards? बच्चों, in India, there are many companies, lakhs of companies. Now, suppose I am an investor. I want to invest in some company. So the most important thing is I will check their accounts, their balance sheet, their P&L, and the companies of which accounts I found suitable, in that company I will invest. But if the accounting system, accounting policies, which is used by the company, which is used by all the companies are different, then it will not be possible for me to compare the companies. Then how will I invest my money? So, बच्चों, government has made some accounting standards. These accounting standards are principles for disclosure of accounting information in financial statements. Every company, every company in India, every Indian company will have to follow accounting standards while preparing financial statements. The financial statement will be prepared as per accounting standards. It is compulsory. It is compulsory. It is compulsory to follow accounting standards while preparing financial statements. Every company have to prepare financial statements as per accounting standards. So, बच्चों, accounting standards lay down sound principles for recognition, measurement, presentation, and disclosure of information in the financial statement, which substantially improves the quality of financial statement. But so it will also improve the quality of your financial statement. Every company have to follow. Every company have to follow accounting standard. They have to prepare the financial statements as per accounting standard, which will also improve the quality of financial statements. Accounting standards have a significant role to play in establishment of sound principal reporting system in the country. Accounting standards play a significant role. It establishes a sound and strong financial reporting system in the country, so that no investor can get cheated. Now, these all are accounting standards which we have to follow. Accounting standard 1, disclosure of accounting policy. Accounting standard 2, valuation of inventory. Accounting standard 3, cash flow statement. Accounting standard 4, contingency and events occurring after the balance sheet date. Accounting standard 5, net profit or loss for the period, prior period item and changes in accounting policy. AS7, construction contracts, revenue. AS9, revenue recognition. AS10, property, plant and equipment. AS11, effect of changes in foreign exchange rates. AS12, accounting for government grants. AS13, accounting for investments. AS14, accounting for amalgamations. Then AS 15, employee benefit, AS 16, borrowing cost, AS 17, segment reporting, AS 18, related party disclosure, AS 19, lease, AS 20, earning per share, AS 21, consolidated financial statement, AS 22, accounting for taxes on income, AS 23, accounting for investment in associates in consolidated financial statement, AS 24, discontinuing operation, AS 25, interim financial reporting, AS 26, intangible assets, AS 27, financial reporting of interest in joint ventures, AF 28, impairment of assets, AF 29, provisions, contingent liabilities, and contingent assets. But do all these are accounting standards? Every company have to follow these accounting standards while preparing financial statements. But these accounting standards are in very much detail. Every accounting standard is in very much detail, but here in your cost and management accounting, we will just give you an overview of accounting standard. We will not discuss the accounting standard in details. We will just get a basic knowledge of accounting standards. Let's start. AS1. AS means accounting standard. Accounting standard 1. Disclosure of accounting policy. This standard deals with the disclosure of significant accounting policy which are followed in preparing and presenting financial statement. But to AS1 says that you have to disclose significant accounting policy. You have to disclose significant accounting policy which you have to follow, in preparing and presenting financial statement. You have to disclose significant accounting policy which you have followed in preparing and presenting financial statement. Valuation of inventory. This standard deals with the determination of value of inventories which are carried in the financial statement. Valuation of inventories means valuation of stock. But you have to value your stock as per accounting standard 2. Accounting standard 2 tells you at what value, how will you determine the value of the stock which are to be carried in financial statement. AS2 tells you how you will determine the value of the stock which are to be carried in the financial statement, including the ascertainment of cost of inventories and any written down value thereof to net realizable value. Cash flow statement deals with the provision of information about the historical changes in cash and cash equivalent of an enterprise by means of cash flow statement, which classify cash flow during the period for operation, investment, and financing activity. But your cash flow statement, through cash flow statement, you will get to know that what is the inflow and outflow of cash. What is the inflow and outflow of cash through operating activity, through investment activity, and through financing activity. Operating activity is the core activity of our business. Suppose I am manufacturing mobile phone. So the mobile phone manufacturing is my operating activity. So it will let you know, cash flow statement will tell you the inflow and outflow of cash from operating activity, from investment activity, from where you have invested, all the investment which you have done. From financing activity means from all the assets which you have purchased and all the liabilities, long-term liabilities which you have paid off. So cash flow statement will tell you the cash inflow and outflow through operating activity, financing activity, and investment activity. AS4 means accounting standard 4. Contingencies and events occurring after balance sheet date. But so this standard deals with the treatment of all the events which occur after balance sheet date. This standard deals with the what treatment you have to do. This standard deals with the treatment which you have to do for all the events which occur after balance sheet date. Net profit or loss for the period, prior period item, and changes in accounting policies. This standard should be applied by an enterprise in presenting profit and loss from ordinary activity, extraordinary item, prior period item in the statement of balance sheet, in the statement of profit and loss, in accounting for changes in accounting estimates, and in disclosure of changing in accounting policy. So बच्चों AS15 deals with net profit or loss for the period, prior period item, and changes in accounting policy. It will tell you how you are going to recognize net profit and loss. Construction contract. AS7 is applicable only on construction companies because only construction companies will get construction contract. Only construction company will get construction contracts. So this standard deals with the accounting for construction contracts in the financial statement of contractors. This standard prescribes the accounting for construction contracts in the financial statement of contractors. AS9 revenue recognition. This statement deals with the basis for recognition of revenue in the statement of P&L of an enterprise. But so AS9 will tell you how you are going to recognize the profit or loss in the P&L statement. AS9 will tell you how you are going to recognize profit and loss in the P&L statement of an enterprise. Property, plant and equipment, accounting standard 10. बच्चों accounting standard 10 deals with property, plant and equipment. The objective of this standard is to prescribe the accounting treatment for property, plant and equipment. बच्चों this accounting standard यानी AS10 it describes what accounting treatment should be for the property, plant and equipment. Property means building, property, plant and equipment means building, furniture, machinery, equipments, everything is included in this. AS11. The effect of change in foreign exchange rate. The effect of change in foreign exchange rate. AS11 lays down principle of accounting for foreign currency transaction and foreign operation. That is, which exchange rate to use and how to recognize in the financial statement the financial effect of change in exchange rate. But suppose I am selling this mobile phone in America. So बच्चों I will receive the payment in dollar, or I am purchasing some raw material from Australia. So I have to pay the amount in dollar. So बच्चों in India you have to do accounting in rupees. So how you are going to deal with such transaction in which there is foreign currency included? All the transactions which are in foreign currency, all the transactions which are in foreign currency, how you are going to deal with those transactions? It will be told in AS11, yani accounting standard 11. The effects of changes in foreign exchange rates. AS12, accounting for government grants. But as the name suggests, this standard deals with accounting for government grants. Government grants are sometimes called by other names such as subsidy, cash incentive, etc. But whenever you start any business in some rural area, or you start a small scale industry, government gives you some grant so as to push your business. These grants are in the form of subsidy, cash incentive, etc. So AS12, accounting standard 12, tells you how you are going to do the accounting for government grants. Accounting for investment. This standard deals with accounting for investment in the financial statement of enterprise and related disclosure requirement. This standard deals with accounting for investment in the financial statement of enterprises and related disclosure requirement. So, बच्चों, whatever accounting you will do for investments, whatever accounting you will do for investment, whatever accounting is done for investment, whatever investment you have done, the accounting for investment is it dealt according to accounting standard 13. Accounting standard 13 will tell you how you are going to do accounting for investments. Accounting for amalgamation. This standard deals with accounting for amalgamation and the treatment of any resulting goodwill or reserve. But amalgamation means when One company, when two companies join hand together and become a single company. When two companies join hand together and become a single company, it is known as amalgamation of company. It is known as amalgamation of company. Example is Tata and Tata Steels and Arcelor. Tata and Arcelor both have joined hand together and become one company. Facebook and WhatsApp, Facebook and Instagram, all these are examples of amalgamation. When two different companies join hand together and become one company, it is known as amalgamation. So you have to do accounting for amalgamation as per accounting standard 14. Accounting standard 14 will tell you what accounting you should do for amalgamation. What will be the treatment? AS 15 employee benefit. The objective of this standard is to prescribe the accounting treatment and disclosure for employee benefit in the books of employer. This बच्चों AS15 employee benefit, AS15 employee benefit. The objective of this statement, objective of this accounting standard is to prescribe the accounting treatment and disclosure for employee benefit in the books of employer. Whatever benefits you are giving to employee like salary, bonus, awards, promotion, etc., or medical compensation, PF, whatever benefit you are giving to employees, all these benefits, all the employee benefit disclosure and accounting treatment is in accounting standard 15. So these were your accounting standards which I have taught you today. Accounting for disclosure of accounting policy, valuation of inventory, cash flow statement, contingencies, net profit and loss, construction, revenue recognition, all these. Now, Bacho, I am giving you one illustration for homework. You all have to do that illustration in homework. Please, everyone, either take a screenshot. Bacho, please either take a screenshot or take a photo of this. You have to do this illustration in homework. Please, everyone, please try to attempt this illustration in homework. Either you should take a photo or you can take a screenshot. Either you can take a photo or you can take a screenshot. You all have to attempt this illustration in homework. This is your homework. Please, everyone, try to attempt this illustration. This is a balance sheet and you have to prepare. This is a balance sheet and you have to prepare fund flow statement and statement of changes in working capital both. You have to prepare both statement of changes in working capital and fund flow statement. Which I have not shared. Just a minute. I am sharing. Sorry. I have not shared the screen. I hope now you all can see. Sorry, I forgot to share. Now you have to. Now you all can see. But please either take a screenshot or take a photo of this illustration. You all have to do this illustration as your homework. You have to prepare statement of changes in working capital and fund flow statement both. You have to prepare both statement of changes in working capital and fund flow statement. Please either take a photo or a screenshot. Okay, I hope you all must have taken a photo or a screenshot. Okay, bacho, thank you everyone for joining. In tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss accounting standard further. We are going to complete the topic accounting standards. We will discuss the remaining accounting standards in tomorrow's class. Thank you everyone for joining. Please everyone take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.